Hello, we're here at the square campaigning about the so-called ghost buses. I think some people probably don't know what the word ghost buses means from campaigning. People who don't maybe take their buses regularly. It's buses that simply don't turn up, and it's become an absolute scourge for people in Dublin Southwest and actually people right across Dublin, where in some cases on some routes almost half the buses are not coming, are being cancelled. People are left without any way to get into work, to college. We were chatting to a woman just there who works in the National Maternity Hospital and says she takes the 27 and very regularly the bus just doesn't turn up and people are left having to get a taxi into work. It's a big problem in terms of the bus between here and Blackrock. People taking the bus to UCD, unable to get to college. Even when we were up here, we went up to the bus stop, and while we were chatting to people, two buses simply disappeared. A key reason for the crisis in the buses right now is because of the privatisation. The routes that have gone to Go Ahead are particularly badly affected. So the S4, S6, S8, they're all run by Go Ahead, and there's particularly high rates of ghost buses. And basically the reason for that is that there's mechanical problems with the buses, and Go Ahead is not able to recruit mechanics. And there's a very good reason for that, which is because Go Ahead offer lower wages, lower conditions than Dublin Bus. So why would mechanics go and work for them when they can work for Dublin Bus? So it's another example of how privatisation makes no sense. Makes no sense to the workers who suffer in terms of worse terms and conditions. Makes no sense to the public who suffer in terms of having buses that you can't rely on that don't turn up. It only makes sense from the point of view of the company who are making profits off of the back of the people who are suffering. So with a petition here today, we've been slightly rained off, making it difficult to do the petition. With lots of people signing, lots of people talking about the buses, and I raised it in the Dáil last week. We're going to be launching a significant campaign about this to demand an end to the privatisation, to demand investment in expanding our public transport services. We think we need to have free, frequent and fast public bus and Lewis services. So yeah, you'll see us again here outside the square, but you'll also see us on social media and campaigning all over the place to demand that we get the investment that we need in our public transport. Thanks a lot.